Question of the day. Is Miami coaches talking too much in the pressers? Why do you ask that? Because everyone knows we just run the ball behind the tackle. But now everyone knows there's some concept called a duo. They know why we do it, when we do it. I have a problem here. Every Monday, Miami has these press conferences or whatever, right? And it's the media's job to ask questions. But if the media is pro-Miami, some of the questions they're asking, it's like, why are you even asking those questions? And furthermore, Shannon Dawson, why are you answering them in that way? Next question, answer something different. We should never be telling the media what we do, why we do it. Yeah, we prefer to run the ball right behind the line. We run the ball the way we do because we like to be in favorable positions. We don't like to lose yards at all. So now you play another coach, they hear that, they're going to scheme up to that. Hey, if we just crowd the A or the B gap and just shoot those gaps, we cut off that little lane that they potentially have and be physical, try to beat them off the snap. Now they're in 2nd and 9. They're probably not running the ball in 2nd and 9, right? Their playbook extremely shrinks at a certain point. Why? Because their offense isn't built to be in certain positions. Their offense isn't built to have much of a play call in 3rd and 9. 3rd and 9, they're probably either going to throw a screen or they're going to do a slow developing play where they're going to try to beat you downfield and maybe get a 30-yard pass or something like that. Simple. So now these teams understand that. So I'm having a problem hearing some of the things that Shannon Dawson is saying in the media. Like, why are you talking about the concepts we run, why we run them that way? You got to think, other coaches are listening as well. So they're going to scheme up for those things. And the problem I'm having is that Miami itself, our coaches, Shannon Dawson, it don't look like he's scheming up for anything. Right? It doesn't look like it looks like our offense is based on, we have the more physical team, we have the better talent, we're going to beat you. No, Louisville coach coached a hell of a game. He didn't have nowhere near as much as talent. So what did he do? Our defense they do the package where they put Mesodor and Bain on the same side of the field. You know what Louisville said? Oh, we've seen that on film. Okay, as soon as they saw that, audible, the running back came to the other side and they did a counter and went the opposite way for like 20 yards on 3rd and 13. Why? Because they schemed around it. They didn't just say, hey, okay, we know you're going to do that. We're still going to run where we always run because we're going to prove to you we're stronger than you. That's a problem I'm having with the coaching right now. And it's been showing that for the first couple weeks. We were just able to win those games. But the more you have on film, like, it's going to be hard to straight up physically win every game. That's going to be hard to do. Yes, you want to be able to lean on that at times, but that can't be your everything. That cannot be your everything. And I think with Miami right now, that is the everything that, yeah, we're just going to be more physical and we're going to punch you in the mouth. No, you see other teams, when they play our defense, you see what Louisville did. They cut block the whole time. They wanted the defensive line running side to side. They were just about to try to keep running the ball up the A and B gap because they realized that isn't working. Florida showed that if you want to attack Miami a little bit in the run, hit the edges. Don't try to go up the A and B gap. That's not going to work. Hit the edges because their defensive line is so aggressive. So now teams are going to do that. Why does every team we play, we literally go in with the same exact game plan no matter who we're playing? We're going to have the ball right here, hold it, Fletcher, Brown, Loud, take the ball, try to find a hole in this little thing and try to see if you can get 4 or 5 yards. We're not scheming up for anyone. We're not making audibles for anyone. No matter who we play, we're doing the same exact thing. And last night, it just didn't work. Last night, it did not work. We did not look good against Louisville. We looked bad. Offense looks sluggish. Now, do I think a part of that is the fact that we haven't played in a while? We've had, a game and then a bye week, and then a game, then a bye week. Yeah, it looked like we haven't been playing. It looked like we weren't in the rhythm. It actually looked like that. It looked like we were a tad bit slower. It looked like that. So now, hopefully, the remainder of the season, since we're playing every week now, we can get a rhythm. But at the same time, your players are going to be beat up a lot more. So what does the defensive line look like when Mesodor isn't in? Pressure wasn't the same. What is the offense going to look like if you can't get Malachi Tony the ball as much? Who else does Beck trust? There was times Elijah Lofton or Baum or other people were opening the flat, and he's just like, I'm going to take it downfield and throw. Just take what they give you sometimes, Beck. So that's what I have my synopsis so far from the game. Be dropping more videos, but very frustrating. Very frustrating. I think Miami may lose 2-3 games in the regular season just because the offense scares me, man. The defense, I think they're pretty solid, but that offense, man, I think every team we play now, they're going to try to get the ball out quick, so the pass rush is non-existent. The only way our pass rush is existent, we have to have the lead. We have to get up so our defense can do what they do best. But if our offense is running these stupid concepts, we only run about 5 plays. Georgia Tech only runs 5 plays, but so much happens off their 5 plays. It's so many different things you have to respect. Even when Georgia Tech hands the ball off to the running back or when they're doing their option, you got to worry about, is Haynes King keeping it and going it this way? Is the running back coming back this way? Is a sweep going back that way? Is Haynes King going to go the same way with the ball? Is Haynes King going to go and then pull and pass? Your players have to think about all of that. For Miami, they don't. Hey, they got trips over there. They're probably about to throw that screen. Or, hey, they're about to just run the ball first and second down right behind the center and right behind the guard. It's literally simple what we do. They know that. If they don't run those threes, then they're going to try to run some type of deep vertical. Bet. If you can diagnose those 3 before pre-snaps, then chances are you can kind of shut it down a little bit. Man, but these are my takes. Just kind of frustrated as Miami Hurricane fan. Let's see how these guys bounce back.